Last night, NASCAR was burning the midnight oil at the All-Star Challenge. Bragging rights and $1 million up for grabs. Kyle Busch takes the first segment, but then he bites the bullet. Engine failure would be the final nail in the coffin. And with NASCAR, you can expect the unexpected. For the first time ever, the fan vote-in driver wins the challenge. Casey Kane brings home the bacon.
Really can't believe it. Can't believe we're in victory lane. It's been a long time, and it feels so good to get back in victory lane, to win a race like this. This is such a tough race to win.
This is certainly about the fans. If we've ever got to dedicate it to somebody, it's got to be for them, because without them, we wouldn't have been in the race.
Feels good. Feels like we did a big deal tonight. Did a lot, and you know, it gives us a lot of momentum.
Can always count on the NASCAR guys for some cliches. Welcome back. A quick cliche check. We're trying to break the world record for most cliches in a 30-minute show. Jeremy, what do we got? Wow, 99. We're one away from 100. Thanks, Jeremy. Try and calm down a little, okay? It's time for another episode of Pint-Sized Sports. People always give us ideas for pint stories, but this week we went against the grain, and for the first time, we're covering a co-worker's child. It's reporter Steve Sprage's daughter, Morgan, who, unlike her dad, is a cream of the crop gymnast. Enjoy.
That's a girl. Pull over.
Morgan Sprague is a squirt-sized swan. An elegant 8-year-old. Elephantine strength in a 50-pound frame.
Sometimes when you do new stuff, it's a little hard.
And jump.
But Morgan makes it all look easy, complete with the perfect 10 Mary Lou Retton smile when she sticks a perfect landing. Sprague went with the rest of her giddy teammates to the state championships and finished 7th.
I competed against a lot of girls. It was really good, and I got a good score.
But that is far from her greatest accomplishment. You see, Morgan overcame incredible odds, even becoming a gymnast, in a genetic anomaly still unexplained by the world's top scientists. This gainly little girl is the daughter of NBC 17's Steve Sprague.
I'm very graceful too, don't you know?
The clumsiest man on the planet.
He's funny. Sometimes he's a little goofy.
Hey, Steve!
Now, your dad, he's kind of silly, isn't he?
Yeah.
I can't believe that that's my kid. It's like watching somebody on TV, looking at how graceful and how fluid she moves, and on the floor, in her floor exercises. It's like, I don't know where she gets it, really. You know, maybe from the milkman or something.
Even more amazing, Morgan's role model early in her career was this guy. Yeah, the guy putting on makeup.
They had this program called Me and My Shadow, and they would go do the gymnastics. You would go with them on the floor, and you would help them along.
You were her shadow?
I was her shadow. I wouldn't say I was the model for a good gymnast. I'm old and my bones creak, but you know what? I could fake it for a 4-year-old. She didn't know the difference.
The end result, a little girl with a fiery passion for the sport.
She lives and breathes this stuff. She's always out on the front lawn practicing.
Morgan will get older and stronger. Soon she won't need help with those impossible balance beam handsprings, and she'll get closer and closer to her dream.
So do you think you can one day win the Olympics or something?
I don't know.
I have no idea where she's going to go with this.
But we can certainly guess.
Maybe I'll go to the top.
We're always looking for more great stories like that one, so we want to hear from you. If you want to get your kid on Pint-Sized Sports, nominate him or her, sports@WNCN.com. Moving on to some racing. You saw it here on NBC 17, the Preakness Stakes, where Big Brown was a mortal lock to win the race, but early on, Big Brown was Mr. Easy Does It. Kent DeSormo trying to save the best for last. That's how powerful Big Brown is into the stretch. From a 3-way tie, he kicks it into high gear. Pulls away with ease. Big Brown wins by 5 lengths. Could have been 15, but he slowed down. Now on to Belmont and a shot at the Triple Crown in 3 weeks. Okay, time for a quick cliche check. We're done with the second block, Jeremy. 100, and is that 106, Jeremy? All right, thanks so much. Well, you know, it's better late than never. still ahead. There's a first time for everything. See who makes history at the AT&T Classic. And he's not fishing for compliments, but this local swimmer is shooting for the moon.